And now, with due apologies, I'm going to try to sing with you a few words in Arabic. But this has a wonderful story with it. Talk about lives being spent so that children may die no more. There was a great saint in the 13th century named Francis of Assisi. And while the Roman Church was fighting the Crusades, St. Francis thought that the Church should not be involved in wars, especially wars in the name of God. So he went to the great cardinal, Cardinal Pelagius, and he said, "Don't go to war anymore." And the cardinal said, "We're going to war." So he took one of his brothers with him, a brother named Illuminatus, the illumined one, and they trudged across the desert of Egypt to go meet the Sultan. And the great author G.K. Chesterton says about St. Francis, he thought he could stop a war just by singing a song. I'm just that silly too. And when Francis finally got in to meet the Sultan recognized that St. Francis was a great saint. As a matter of fact, he thought he was a Sufi. But Francis also recognized that the Sultan was a very pious and holy man because he was a very observant Muslim. And so they became great friends, such great friends that they spent 25 days together in each other's company, talking with each other and telling each other about each other's religion. And they say about St. Francis that he talked about Jesus without ever insulting Islam or without ever refuting the Prophet, peace be upon him. And when Francis left, the Sultan gave orders that his brothers should be able to walk freely anywhere that the Sultan's lands were. And he tried to shower Francis with gifts, but Francis wouldn't take any because he wanted to live as a poor man, a little Sufi, I guess. But the Sultan had great influence on St. Francis, and one of them is this. When Francis got back to Italy, he wrote this beautiful hymn of the praises of God. And today I was going through the markets looking for one of these banners that has the 99 beautiful names of God on it because I love this tradition so much. Well, Francis loved it too, and he used some of these 99 beautiful names of God to write a hymn for Christians to sing called the Litany of the Praises of God. So we have this gathering once a year in California, where I live, called the Tent of Abraham, the gathering of all the children of Abraham, for Jews and Christians and Muslims. And this is the song we sing together. This song that has the verses from St. Francis's Litany of Praises. And the refrain of it is from this beautiful phrase that begins every surah of the Quran. Bismillah, Bismillah, Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. And this word Rahman, Rahim is also the same as the word that's used in the book of Psalms for the mercy of God. So all three of our traditions can sing this song together. And we, like St. Francis, are silly enough that we think we can end wars just by singing this song of the praises of God. So, would you sing this song with me also? Somebody please say yes. Okay, good. You sing it like this. Bismillah, Bismillah. Sing. Bismillah, Bismillah. Oh, you need to sing louder than that. Listen again. Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillah, Bismillah. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Sing. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillah. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. We'll practice a couple more times. You'll get it by the end. Let me sing the whole thing for you. Bismillah, Bismillah. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillah. Sing with me. Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillah. Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillah. You are love, you are charity and wisdom Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Patience and humility, security and joy. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Bismillah, Bismillah. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Bismillah, Bismillah. Rahim, Bismillah. You are riches to sufficiency, our gladness and our hope. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Protector and defender, you are meekness, you are beauty. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Bismillah, Bismillah. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Bismillah, Bismillah. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Moderation and custodian, justice you are strength. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. You are faith, you are charity, our sweetness and our life. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Bismillah, Bismillah. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Bismillah, Bismillah. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. You are our refreshment and our Lord and mighty God. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Wonderful, compassionate, merciful and great. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Bismillah, Bismillah. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Bismillah, Bismillah. Rahman, Rahim. One more time. Bismillah, Bismillah. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Bismillah, Bismillah. Rahman, Rahim, Bismillah. Rahman, Rahim.